Wien, or Vienna, is Austria's capital and largest city. For 2023, both The Economist and Monocle ranked it as the most livable city in the world. This is due to its excellence in healthcare, infrastructure, and culture. Vienna's crime rate is at its lowest in 20 years. The public transportation makes it easy to get into and then around the city. Austria is our 28th country, and its reputation has preceded itself. Let's see what it's like to explore Vienna, the world's most livable city. This wasn't on my list, but this area looks incredible. I mean, looks like one of the fanciest indoor food courts, I guess, that we've ever seen. Looks like there's some cafes, a chocolate place. It's a pleasant surprise.
So we're standing in front of one of the famous coffee houses here in Vienna, and every time we come by it is a line out the door. I will say it is a shorter line today on a Wednesday than what we saw last time on a Saturday, but we don't got time for that. We have a city to see, so we're gonna keep moving. So we're here at one of the other famous coffee houses, and it's not just because it's a really old coffee house, but because they have this really incredible looking dessert here. Hello, is this the famous dessert? What is it called? Kaiser Smack. Ah, okay. It's like a French toast. What is it? No, it's like a pancake. With a, you can pick one. This is berry sauce. Plum. What is more traditional? The plum. Okay, can I have one with the plum then? Yes. Okay, small please. Yes, thank you. Looks so good. This one is the more traditional one with the plums, and it's more of like a pancake, she said, kind of mixed up and cut up, and if you can see behind me, they're making it. I'm so excited to try this out. If you don't want to sit inside, that's okay, because they have a takeaway window, which is what we did, and this is a small one for €5.90. So now I'm gonna try this. Oh goodness, that's a big bite. Hold on. Okay. Hurry up and stop filming. I want to try this. I know she said a pancake, but for me, like, it reminds me of like a French toast because it's nice and soft and fluffy, and yeah, this is definitely worth it.
St. Stephens Cathedral is impossible to miss when you visit Vienna. According to many sources, construction began for this in 1137. The church survived a great fire in 1258, as well as another fire and collapsing of its supporting walls during World War II. Today you can get married here if you are a member of the parish. You can also publicly dedicate your life to Jesus while getting baptized. There is even a picture of Mother Teresa, the humanitarian who dedicated her life to helping the poor, whose life we learned about during our time in Albania and Macedonia. If you have enough time, you can schedule a tour of the towers or catacombs and get a guided tour of the cathedral in German or English. According to Google Maps, right behind me is the Mozart death house. Now, it looks like it's just a plaque up to represent the area in which he lived before he died. But there also is an advertisement for a museum, which I think is in this mall here. So I think if we go to the first floor, we're able to see, hopefully, an interactive museum. It says we can experience Mozart where he became immortal, enjoy a multi-sensual show, and interactive show. So let's see if we can find out more information about this inside like this mall. Okay, let's go. All right, we're going into this elevator in this mall to go see the Mozart Museum.
It shows it right there.
I'm excited. Oh,
Yeah, it's -1.
It's -1.
Not 1.
My sensations are already intrigued. Sorry, it's pretty cool. Alright, looks like we're in the right place.
It is a multimedia experience, so it's not a museum with historical facts. The lady was telling us it's more of a thing that you experience. There's like 4 rooms and you kind of walk through it and there shows a part of it all. We got a little brochure. It is 19 euros per person, so we're gonna pass on it for today, but it is interesting.
So we were planning on coming to this restaurant behind us to get some ice cream, some old-fashioned ice cream, especially since Kati was telling me that she was craving some ice cream. I'm like, well, here's this really famous place. Now, I looked on Google Maps, and in fairness, it did say that it was closed each and every day. But like, I saw another YouTube vlog. I don't know how old it was, but they just released it like 4 months ago, and they're eating here. This place is busy, so I really don't know the background story. But hey, it didn't cost us any extra because we have the Vienna pass for the month, but it's closed. Oh, very cool.
But we two are friends.
Okay.
We live here.
Nice. WITY Travels.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, so nice to meet you.
How long have you lived here?
How many? We 6.5.
Okay, so you were born in Afghanistan?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What language you can speak?
I can only speak English.
Okay.
She can speak English and Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Spanish?
Yes, I know, but I can't speak.
See what you know.
I know hola, amigo.
Hola, amigo, ¿cómo estás?
Good.
Ah, bueno. Bye-bye. That was so cute. They literally just came up because they saw us vlogging and they're like, you can finish. Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping you had the camera out for the reaction of are we YouTubers or not. They are like blown away. He's like, how many subscribers you have? And I said, how dare you validate someone by how many subscribers they have? And I'm like, how many subscribers do you think is a lot? And he said 10,000. I'm like, well, we'll have 10,000. And then Kati said, oh, we have 8,000. Like, what?
Yeah, I think I was just so wrapped up in the talking to them that I wasn't filming, which is normal for me. So.
They're super cool kids, so I'm glad we met them.
Even this water fountain right in front of the restaurant cafe, whatever it is an ice cream cone. Nice little water fountain.
And there's even a little sign down here.
Oh.
So dedicated in 1991. So I don't know what happened.
Me neither. We're walking the streets here in Vienna and we are always on the hunt for a patch, and we walked by this stall with some patches like right out front. I've never seen them be like so bold that they have patches. We were gonna check out some souvenir shops down the main street, but hey, let's check it out here. Let's see what they got. Yeah, they've got quite a few options here. Flag. This one says Austria. I don't know, this one caught my attention though, because it has the crest on it, right? Is that what it's called?
I believe so.
And then the flag's still behind it. What does this one say? This is in German?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's Austrian German.
It's bigger though.
Oh, they do have a little tinier one. With
It's really tiny. I don't know, this one looks really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, I guess it should be 450. Let's find out.
Hello.
Hello, where are you? I hear your voice. Hello.
Yeah, fine, thank you. Fine, thank you.
How much is this?
Yeah, it is for 90, yes.
For what?
For euro 90.
Do you have a bigger one like this one?
Yeah, you can take a bigger one. This is here.
But this is in German. Do you have one?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I have one here.
It's bigger? No kangaroos in Austria. I think we have to get that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that's an actual patch.
Yeah.
I think you should get a tattoo that says no kangaroos in Austria.
No. Where are you from?
From Egypt, yeah.
Egypt. We like Egypt. We've been there before. It's Cairo.
From where?
We are from the United States.
Ah, yeah, American.
Yeah.
United States of America.
Yeah. Como Salah.
Yeah.
Football. Yeah.
I think you are from Egypt. No.
You thought I was Egyptian, yes.
I give you one card from here.
Okay.
So, أنا كارت من Coffee House.
Oh, cafe house.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much. Danke. Yeah, this city definitely has a wide variety of people from everywhere. We've met people from Egypt, from Syria, from Turkey, like just so many countries. We really like Vienna. Yay!
We are about to enter the house where Ludwig van Beethoven lived several times from 1804 to 1815. Today it's a museum, so let's see what we can learn about Beethoven's time here in Vienna. The museum is on the 4th floor, so make sure you can go up the stairs as there is no elevator. During Mozart's memorial year of 1941, the city of Vienna established this apartment as a memorial to Beethoven. In order to do this, the couple living here were deported and eventually moved to Auschwitz, where they were murdered. The artifacts here seem to be all replicas, but still pretty interesting. One patch of the painted wall is exposed to show its original decoration. There are of course portraits of Beethoven, bust as well. In this apartment, Beethoven wrote his one and only opera. That piece, Fidelio, was completed in 1814. Here he also wrote the 5th and 7th and 8th symphonies, the piano in B-flat major, and Für Elise. This museum is not as big as some of the other museums around town, but for me, this is a great deal. It was just the size of an actual apartment, just a couple of bedrooms, but there's still a lot of information, a lot of replicas of his different musical compositions, handwritten notes, and we learned a lot about the history of Beethoven, especially while he was here in Vienna, including one of his unrequited loves, as Kati said, and we were able to listen to some of his classical music pieces on some of the devices that they had there. So all around, for €5, I think this is a great deal of a museum. The funnest of facts was that one of his musical works was set to go live a couple of days after the invasion of Napoleon Bonaparte into Vienna, which is not a good thing, but it's kind of interesting that one of his most famous works was here ready to go live, and they only had a couple of shows, even though it's Beethoven, but terrible timing because that's when Napoleon invaded the city.
What day is it today?
It's Friday the 13th.
Where did you take us to?
Vienna's biggest cemetery. The central cemetery houses the tombs of many famous Viennese artists. The well-landscaped grounds are a place to pay your respects and reflect on life. Johannes Brahms, the composer of Wiegenlied, or Lullaby, is buried here. Johann Strauss II and his wife Adele's tombs are here. Strauss was famous for composing waltzes, such as the Blue Danube. This is the final resting place of Franz Schubert. Beethoven wrote the piece now commonly known as Moonlight Sonata when his hearing began to seriously deteriorate. He dedicated the work to his student, Giulietta, who he sought to marry, but her father didn't allow it. Beethoven had 3 burials, the first in 1827 after his death, the second after authorities dug up his body to put it in a metal coffin. When that cemetery was closed, he was finally buried here at the Central Cemetery. His gravestone says that it was built in the same design as the original, and erected by the Association of Friends of Music in 1888 with financial help from the Imperial City Development Fund of Vienna and the Philharmonic Association. I gotta say, Vienna lived up to the hype. Not only in how easy it was to get around and see so much of the city while we were there, but also how impressive the residents of the past were. We can't wait to return to Austria one day to see more. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is WITY Travels. What could possibly be next?